Have you or any of your friends ever been called creepy and you are not sure why? What about that uneasy feeling when someone is clearly trying to get something out of you? Creepiness is lack of awareness and lack of adjustment. I'm going to show you some common mistakes that can make you come off as creepy and how to avoid them, as well as cues to look for so you know you are on the right track. You don't want to miss this. Hello, welcome to the channel. I am Professor Glow Up, where we talk about glowing up in every category based on actual scientific evidence, as well as give real practical tips and advice that you can apply immediately. In today's video, we're discussing why some physicality can come off as creepy and some as charming. Let's first define what creepiness is. Like what I said earlier, creepiness is having the lack of awareness and not adjusting at that moment depending on the reaction that you get. You will notice you could give a girl at a bar a hug and she'll get repulsed, but someone with equal looks can, and she will love it. Make sure to stay to the end as we talk about how to escalate to get that kiss. Why is that? Now keep in mind, we are assuming that looks are the same and there's no indication of money and there is equal status. It is because he wasn't afraid and had zero hesitancy when going in, and she could sense that. He was also perfectly fine with getting rejected and adjusting to try again later. It starts within, and the fake it till you make it can work, but keep in mind women can sense the slightest amount of hesitancy, so that confidence will need to be watertight. Next, to get that confidence, you're going to have to keep trying. Unfortunately, there isn't much skipping you can do. Just keep going and you'll see the nuances the more that you do it. Post any questions down below and I'll respond to all of them. Let's define why physicality is so important. There's a fine line of too much, but also too little. We all know what too much looks like. She will also likely tell you to stop touching her so much. This, of course, gives her no room to chase you because you are clearly showing her how into her you are. But she'll not tell you to touch her more. If she tells you that you are very touchy, you can either own it and say it's my love language or just tone it back depending on how she says it. I suggest to tone it back to start just so she understands that you get it. Keep in mind, one of the best compliments a girl can ever give you, other than anything based on the superficial, is if a girl calls you normal. This is a practical way to get that compliment. Touching too little and you'll either get friend-zoned or be forgivable because you didn't make any impact. Keep in mind, oxytocin is the bonding chemical and can be flooded with touch, so we need to utilize that. She will also give you signs to touch her or any other signs of interest. If you don't know what those subtle signs are, make sure to check that video out down below. Let's talk about the practicality. As you listen through these tips, always remember to be aware when escalating in any way and adjust accordingly. There are 3 responses you will get when trying to introduce physicality. Negative. This is when you go in for the hug or something escalating and they will outright say, "Don't touch me. Stop that now." Of course, you stop immediately and get to know her more. Don't get mad, don't get bitter, stay in that good mood and be non-reactive. A simple "my bad" is fine. Keep the conversation going. Next is neutral. When you go in for the hug or touch and she gives you that A-frame hug or a hug while patting you on the back, they may look indifferent, but they don't necessarily enjoy it and aren't getting upset. They may look uneasy or anxious, which of course means step back and continue the conversation. Try again later. Positive. This is what we all want, of course. She'll smile when you hug her, reciprocate the hug, lean into you, begin physicality with you, and slowly decrease the space between you two. Of course, that means you're in a great spot. I want you to add more physicality and slowly escalate further. Here are some other examples to increase physicality. If you see her arms crossed when talking to you, I want you to undo the arms crossed by justifying it, asking to see her hands, nails, whatever. Then drop the hands and she likely won't cross again. If she does, try it again later. We already know that arms crossed is bad body language. Next, if you two are sitting down next to each other, touch her thigh to make a point at first, like a question or exclamation mark. If you don't see her look uncomfortable, touch longer. If you don't see uneasiness, place your hand on the leg for a long period of time. The longer you have it there, the better. Now, the most important, kissing. How can you escalate with kissing? Let's talk about it. I want you to imagine creating the letter C on her face when seeing if she's into you. First, start at the top of the head, talk for a bit, then kiss on the forehead if she says something you like, talk for a little bit more, then the cheek, talk for a little bit more, and we're slowly moving towards the lips. If you don't see any resistance, like her pushing away or moving her face away from you, keep going further until you get to the lips. We now know how important physicality is. What about the words that you say and how you say it? That's just as important, if not more important. Check that video out down below as well. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.